Preoccupation with exoneration. A coping strategy that appears particular to the experience of the wrongly convicted is a preoccupation with the facts and details of their cases, poring over court transcripts and legal files, writing letters, and hounding officials in pursuit of exoneration. From day one, Bob Wilson has proclaimed his innocence, consumed with trying to prove it almost every waking hour since. Thinking about his trial, obsessively tracking every person remotely connected to the case, writing tens of thousands of letters, notes, appeals, and bizarre communications consisting of photocopied evidence peppered with his scrawled objections. He bombarded every reporter in the city for decades with pleas for someone, anyone, to take him seriously.
I was a rising politician with a great future.
Since '75, Sidney Spivak, I had been involved in his campaigns, and I was asked to run in a by-election. And this was, it was because Izzy Asper had decided to step down as leader of the Liberal Party, and I was given the task of taking over after Mr. Asper, who I knew and who actually supported me, financially, of course, not outwardly. And I was able to raise enough funds and run a nice, basically aggressive campaign. Lyon called me into his office with Mercier present and said, we don't mind you criticizing lawyers, but we want you to promise you'll never bring in a private member's bill to do away with their grants. And I remember his words, lawyers are our friends. We're standing outside the law courts building, as those are the steps they led me up to the courthouse for my hearings and, of course, eventually the trial itself. Shaking my head even today, and why I continue is because I was up against people that had studied the plans of the DEA and all the new techniques that they were learning is how to, on the war on drugs, how they were going to convict everybody through conspiracy.